Lady, gentlemen, boys and a girl, welcome to the BDMA channel. Listen, I want you all to see how I operate, really. Part of the reason that I don't like doing voiceovers is because I like to kind of improvise all of these. So this all just happened right now. I was on Twitter and I posted a Gary Tonin breaking rubber guard video, and air quote, I've heard that Khabib does pretty well smashing through it. Someone sent me a clip through Twitter via DM of a rubber guard player, obviously a 10th planet person. I can tell by just more than them going to mission control. And I'm going to watch this kind of live. I chopped some parts out that looked a little stale. I just kind of fast forwarded to it, through it rather. And but I'm just going to riff. I'm going to watch it like I'm watching it live with you. So this will be part 2 in my 8-part, I don't know how many part series, but I'm going to have plenty for the Tony fans, so don't worry about that. Now, this person is as, if not more, flexible than Tony. You don't see him doing that double. I don't know if that's salty dog or, sand pail. But see his left arm here, that the Khabib's left side and his opponent's right side is a lot of the play that Gary was doing too. Now, if it was MMA, and this is old, by the way, I can just tell by looking at it, but see how Khabib's posturing a lot. I think what he wants to figure out is how to avoid elbows, like putting his head in the center of Tony's chest for anything, really. But if you notice, he's always controlling with his left elbow and left knee. He's controlling that side. So this person's going to be vying to kind of posture up, look for collar ties, wrist control, maybe loosen up into open guard for like hip bump sweeps. But I don't think people understand that Khabib has seen he's seen all of this a lot. He's just going to shut all that down. And things like Granby rolls and other such funk, if you will, it's going to be stopped. So here you get kind of a stalemate. The person's acting a little too cool for school. I don't like the 2 hands behind your head thing back there. See, up, hip bump sweep. Exactly what I knew he was looking for that. Now, it takes a long time rolling to kind of see those things in advance, but see how he shut that down right away. He just went with an overhook on the right shoulder. It's all they're really vying for far side right now. Look at that. And again, that wasn't quite a Granby. I would call it an attempted roll out. And that was stuff, but he can't punch him in the face. Here's the difference. Here it is. Snap down city. Now someone walks over and kind of broke it up, unfortunately. But see how he's posturing up a lot. Now normally, Khabib likes to kind of posture and stand out of guard. He does these like standing passes and or I call them pyramid passes often because it's like this constantly balanced. But what he can't do against something like a rubber guard player and specifically Tony, is leave his face and or head open for elbows and or attacks from the bottom that are legitimate. I mean, it's one thing to slap a guy in the face, and Nate Diaz, see left side again. And now this person's going for basically a closed guard version of 10th Planet, like with his feet there. He wants an over and an under and to pull him in. It's not really 10th Planet per se. It's more of just a no-gi guard, but it's a high guard nevertheless that he keeps trying for. But see, when he's trying these type things, see how Khabib just kind of hovers over that? He's doing like similar to a pressure pass there every time the person rolls out. This is where he wants to be. Exactly where he wants to be. Now, what he'll do with it, I'm not sure. It looks like he's going for his control. Again, there's no striking here, so a lot of where Khabib could have done damage has already happened. I think this person's smaller than Tony and probably less strong, but they certainly look more flexible. And I've heard mixed things about Tony's black belt in jiu-jitsu. I don't know. I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so I'm not judging. See, none of that kind of stuff is confusing to Khabib whatsoever. It's just not. He's seen all of this a million times. You gotta understand, training here in the States, in California of all places, I mean, AKA isn't known for rubber guard per se. See, this dude's feeling defeated already if he's going for that white belt of a guard retention there. See, like he's not gonna hit that. There's no way. He was kind of going for the side control BJ Penn style jailbreak where you go opposite side leg in to scoop out and regain guard. He was gonna crucify him right here. Yeah, 100%. See, this is position like 6 that I've seen that is just dangerous. Now, that guy maybe felt like he did a lot there by bucking out, but Khabib totally let him. He's certainly looking for a Kimura. So, oh, he didn't have it, but he is determined, and he looks like he's still going for it. Watch this. He's going to posture up to break the turtle. He just needs to get control of this gentleman's right wrist. I love how he breaks turtle. That's an interesting defense right there to just ball up. Wow. So here he is, north-south. He'll isolate the right arm there. That's how he's going to get it. Just like it's very Michael Johnson-esque. Interesting how the other gentleman is using his left arm, because all Khabib has to do is go left shoulder to left shoulder. Oh, and he isolates the left arm right there. Perfect. Now if he can just get his leg over, yeah, it's over. That's over. Now the person is going to feel like it's an omoplata because Khabib's okay with this. He's okay if it rolls over or if the person goes hips kind of toward the mat, the other way, like away from the screen. It doesn't matter. All he's got to do is separate the arm. And yeah, you can tell there, it's like an omoplata defense. He doesn't need to do that. He needs to grab his own hand. That's where he should have been worried. See this? Yeah, I want to replay this. So see how he's grabbing the shin right there? What he's defending against is Khabib rolling and or crossing those legs, or like it's basically like an omoplata type defense. He's probably doing it out of reaction, but it actually didn't help at all. So I don't think rubber guard is going to confuse the master, and I think you have to have grappled with someone. I've never grappled with Khabib, and I wouldn't say that I've grappled with someone at his level when striking's involved, but I've grappled with people at his level, if that makes sense, or close to it anyway. I don't know if there's such a thing. It's just different. It is next level. So I wanted to just show you how I riff and watch these things. When I do voiceovers especially, this is one take. You won't hear a break in this at all. And I was long-winded, and I'm going to close out showing off doing a capoeira kick. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Cheers.